Hey everyone, it is uclapack here. This one is super late to getting onto YouTube, but this was our last Rush War versus, yeah, I can't say their name, so I'm not going to try. But yeah, it was not the best of war for us as the Avengers as a whole. It was pretty brutal. Um, Rush wars usually are for us. We're not as good at these for some reason. It does take specific heroes, like Mickey here saves my butt on this one. And you've got to be able to get the tiles too. So this one, this is one of my better teams. One thing that you want to make sure to look at here also is if there's one turn left on that mindless attack, charge your heroes because it won't hurt you. So that's one big thing that you want to do with Rush Wars is make sure you know when that mindless attack's going to fire. So this one, Lepiota is a beast too, so pretty nice. I had Mickey and Lepiota together, pretty awesome. And then I also have the three yellows for tile damage, and then also protection against Alf. So she did fire on this one, but I was able to get specials and end up winning this first one, which was kind of nice because my whole war did not go this way. So this one was actually kind of a bad war, but um, yeah, very fast. It's hit and miss, so it's hard to say. This one is my Gazelle Piggy team for Rush against Alfreich. They had a couple more Alfs than we did, so their defenses were pretty legit for Rush Wars. I had, when I was scanning this board, I had some yellows up against Lady of the Lake, but I didn't have 6 to get a special, and then I didn't have 6 purple or green either. So this starting board was a little rougher because I couldn't get a special out of 2 moves. So I knew most likely Alfreich was going to fire, which is no fun. Because there wasn't really much I could do here. I didn't really want to set off Lady of the Lake either, but here I've got my matches for yellow, but Alfreich, no matter how I do this, is going to fire, because if I make that the left yellow, the reds will fire into her. If I make that yellow, she's going to fire. So I was hoping she wouldn't hit Gazelle, and she did, so she hit all my yellows, which sucks. So I saw here I could get my greens going, to perhaps stop a special. So I stopped Alfreich here, which was good because if she hit again, it would be pretty much over. Those little stupid swords are a pain because they take your dang special. Lady of the Lake can be such a pain. So yeah, they took my Gazelle special, and then I have to hit Taunt with her to get rid of Taunt. They saved me hell there. I got kind of lucky with that because I could actually kill those stinking things. Alright, so here's where Gazelle is nice. She's gonna clear Piggy and do damage, and then those yellow tiles hit Alf really, really hard. So that's always a nice thing. Albie's gonna go off, so it's kind of hard to know what's gonna happen here, because he could or could not bring Alf back. He didn't though, so I lucked out. I did save my taunt because I saw Black Knight was gonna go. So, unlucky there that stinking Lady of the Lake went off. Yeah, I just didn't want that revive to come back, so I ended up getting rid of hitting Heimdall. This one took forever. I was utilizing the time on this one for sure. It's not that it doesn't have enough firepower, it's just I kept setting off those dang healers. And that's a tough one. So, I do like that green, mana stopper guy that I'm using here. I don't know how to say his name, but he does. I've got two of them emblem because I like him so much. Mana stop. It's him and Mickey hits 3, but he does such a good job too. Stinking Heimdall brought back Alf. And I don't have a way to debuff that taunt. So, that sucks. She likes hitting my yellows. One plus side about bringing yellows to Alf is the tile damage is just that much better. So I do like bringing 3 yellows to Alf. I am not comfortable bringing off colors to Alf just because I've been burned pretty hard in the past. With no damage and a 0, which I think I actually have on this one, but we'll get to it if I ever finish this hit. I have 4 minutes left. Whenever that timer starts going, I start to freak out a little and think I need to get this stinking raid over with, or war hit over with. So, I really think I am getting close, though, because I've got specials. Albie brings back Alf again. The reser's on there we go, we got some damage. The reser's on the wings are troublesome because they seem to always bring people back. Gazelle's extra damage there was kind of nice. So finally, with 3 minutes left, I got that one over with. This one is another one of my favorite teams because it's 3 yellows and the 2 mana stops. Surveying this board, I saw the purples right away, so I knew I could get Alpha Special going, and then just take a risk on who she's going to hit. And she did hit the center 3. Actually, she hit everyone. That's unlike her. But, yeah, this board started off pretty good. And then I ran into this problem where there was really no other moves to be made here. I got my starting purple out, but then all I had was, it gets really bad. All I had was, I've got the green on the right. I've got no other moves that I can make here. So it got really ugly because I was like, well, what the heck? I am limited to these moves on the right, which don't do me any good. And then my upcoming tiles weren't very good. So even though I got Alf's special early, and then and then those stinking sword minions. And here again, I'm stuck to making the moves on the right side because that's all that I can do. There's really nothing I can do on the left side of this board. So, at this point, I was like, well, hopefully my yellows, since I brought 3 yellows, can do some tile damage because all this heal, taunt, minion stuff is really a pain. So, I was going for yellows here. Was hoping to stay alive just a little bit longer to make that yellow match against Alf to see if I would do any more damage. But this thing was pretty much over when I had no other moves after Alfreich fired. So that one kind of sucked. And did I go in for my clean on this? I did. I went in to clean this one up with my 3 green team because I did have some damage on Alf, and then I started off with my specials for green, so this would have been great for the first time I hit this. But you never know what the board's going to give you. So, this was more yellow than it made a diamond. Yeah, that makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? When you actually get your specials. Then the goal was just to get rid of those resurrectors so Alf doesn't get back and put me in a pickle. So that was a lot easier than the first time, and I don't really like that team against Alf as much. So this team, I had 2 flags left, so this team is not usually used for Alfreich because she's just a pain, but saw Proteus, I could get my purples off here. This one's actually pretty long, and this one was the only one where I thought I could have played a lot better. We were pretty far behind, so with this team I would normally think about killing Alfreich and then just moving on with life. But we were so far behind, I kind of took a lot more risks with this one than I really needed to. Mainly when I got some kills, I should have fled when I didn't. So, with Rush Wars, it's always important to know when to walk away. And this one, I was just like, I still have people alive. It's not a super close war, so why not? So that's what I did. I stole taunt this time. I think the last war before this one, I did not steal taunt, and it cost me a little bit, but I can learn from my mistakes. The greens just were not showing up when I needed them on this board. If it would have made a huge diamond like they did that last board, this one would have been a lot easier. And then Lady of the Lake's little sword minions didn't hit the right one. So I lost Evelyn pretty quick there. Yeah, more greens would have been really nice at this point. Those minions just keep stacking up and stacking up too. Even though I have taunt, getting hit by 5 of those cubes really does take it out. Look at Black Knight's health, it's just all the way down there. There, I got a diamond. So I kill Alf right here, and Lady of the Lake fires, Albie's gonna fire. I've got Krampus taunt I can steal. No, I don't. Probably could have just made the green match instead of doing the diamond. At this point, Mother North isn't going off, but they've got so many minions, and the sword minions are taking my mana away, that it might have been beneficial right there just to walk away. But I was like, nah, I'm still good. Here comes Alf back with 2 minions. Ridiculous. Poor Black Knight. More taunt. Killed Alf at least. Is Albie gonna bring her back? Nope. Could walk away. But no, I'm still having hope that I can get this one. I've got Proteus going now, so I stop the right side. Make a lot of combos. Proteus going again, but Mother North's gonna fire. Here, I probably should walk away, but I'm thinking, no, I've got Proteus and Black Knight cover, and I can do this. And then also I thought I could get that sword minion out of the way, but I didn't. But I definitely can hear. There's my timer. I'm getting so close. I was very happy with myself, and watch this. Here they all come back. Full mana too. All on poor Black Knight. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this sucks. So, Proteus, Cleric on Mother North. And let's kill him. And then I thought my sword minions would be my saving grace here. Nope, Cleric, and that didn't do as much damage as I really thought it would. I thought Lady of the Lake would die there, but she didn't. And then I thought that would kill her. Oh, it did. Now I just got the 2 rezzers, and I've still got my hitter, but my tiles on the board kind of suck. And 1 sword minion. And he brings them all back. This one was a very frustrating hit. you get close, and you should just walk away, but I didn't. I just kept going and going, and I would have been an easy clean if I would have just walked away, but I didn't. And now I'm to the point where here comes Lady of the Lake back, and I'm screwed. And I end up getting a 0, even though I was so close to getting all of these down. That's how quickly rush wars can mess you up. Yep, they're all full health, and I'm screwed. So that one was fine. I am just happy that rush wars do not happen as often. But that one was kind of brutal. This one, I had a terrible. I didn't really have much mana control left, and that was pretty much it. So my goal on this one was basically, let's just kill Alfreik and move on, because I didn't really have. I think she hits my one person with a special too. She did. This was my goal. Let's just get rid of Alfreik and then move on. So I didn't have many tiles here, and Lady of the Lake had already gone off. Everybody had gone off, so I didn't want Alfreik to be just brought back, and I knew that I didn't have enough firepower to make this team work, so I just fled. So thanks for watching, and this was my horrible rush war.